Hello, and thank you for joining us for another set of readings of Lotus Love Tarot 555. And before I get started, I want to first and foremost say thank you once again for all of your beautiful comments, your inspiration that you give to me. This continues to allow me to do what I'm doing for you, and I never want to start any readings without first and foremost saying thank you to you. Now, before me is a display of beautiful artwork. But it's not even about the display of artwork. It's about what's in the bottles. What's in each one of these bottles are special messages that have been prepared. These bottles have been prayed over, and the messages have resonated through readings for each one of these bottles. These bottles were specially handcrafted by Twin Flame Experience 1111, which can be located on Instagram, so please go follow that page. But I wanted to display these bottles because you're gonna get an opportunity to actually purchase each one of these bottles or whichever one resonates with you. But the beauty of this, once again, is the messages that's in the bottles. And remember, the bottles are called Blessed Bottles. So we're so excited about the unveiling of this. We're so excited about the messages, and we know that if the bottle resonates with you, the message that is inside is going to truly touch your life. Now, for those who have heard my introductions before, go ahead and fast forward through this portion. For those who are new, just to give you a little bit of tidbits about this reading. First of all, product is going to be able to be available immediately following this introduction. And if you hear me just flip a little bit with my wording, remember, Mercury is in retrograde, so our communication is a little messed up right now. But just continuing, you can apply this to your sun, your moon, your rising, and even your Venus sign. Now remember that the messages do flip-flop, so if it doesn't relate to you, it could relate to your partner. Oh, and hello to our cross-watchers out there. Now remember, there's no time limit to these videos. It could have happened 3 months ago, it could happen today, or it could happen in the near future. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Lotus Love Tarot 555, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Now, after hearing the reading, if the reading resonates with you, please remember to give us a big thumbs up. And if it doesn't resonate with you, but you do think that it would be a blessing to someone's life, please go ahead and give us a thumbs up anyway. Remember that private readings are available, and information pertaining to that can be found below. Now, just a little bit about this full moon reading. It is called the full worm moon, and it will occur on March 21st. It's going to be the same day as the first day of spring. But the reason that they call it this full super worm moon is because, first of all, it's going to be closest to the earth. This is our third super moon this year. And they call it a super moon because it's going to be the brightest and biggest moon than normal. But in cold climate, the ground begins to thaw this time of year. And so that's when earthworms appear. And case in point, that is how it gets the name, the full worm moon. So at this time, we will proceed into our reading. We have already shuffled, so we can go ahead and fast forward through that portion. Now, on to your reading. Hello, my Capricorns. Let's get right into your reading. Holy Spirit, Divine Creator of the Universe, what messages need to go forth for the sign of Capricorn as they begin to set their intentions for the super worm moon occurring on March 21st, 2019? What messages need to go forth for the sign of Capricorn? What do our Capricorns need to know? Okay. All right, my Capricorns. Right out the box, Holy Spirit, Divine Creator of the Universe, what messages need to go forward for the sign of Capricorn as they begin to set their intentions for the super worm moon occurring on March 21st, 2019? What messages need to go forward for the sign of Capricorn? Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, the universe, what messages need to go forward for the sign of Capricorn as they begin to set their intentions for the super worm moon occurring on March 21st, 2019. What messages need to go forward for the sign of Capricorn? What do our Capricorns need to know? Thank you. Okay, y'all not messing around this time. It's just straight to the point. The Spirit, Divine Creator, the universe, what messages need to go forward for the sign of Capricorn as they begin to set their intentions for the super worm moon occurring on March 21st, 2019. That one actually just fell out my hand. What messages need to go forward for the sign of Capricorn? What do our Capricorns need to know as they begin to set their intentions? Do our Capricorns, oh my goodness, okay. Oh my goodness. Now you have several messages at the end here. Let me make sure I just fix this around right. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on with this. I feel like we're talking to a couple different groups, but let's see. Your first card out was flirt. So extend your lighthearted energy to others. So just flirt, have a good time. And then that's coupled with wedding. This situation involves marriage. Now let me just say this. It does not always mean an official marriage. For some of you, it may mean that you are getting married. But it also means that your relationship is to the point that you resemble a married couple. So you could be thinking about moving in together. You all could, be making a real commitment with one another as if you were married. Or, like I said before, some of you could actually be getting physically married, okay? But what they're saying right now is that, just have a good time. Flirt in your relationship. You all enjoy each other. Okay, but you have something else coming up here, which is self-employment. So somebody has a business that's popping off as well. It says you're a born entrepreneur and your business is surrounded by magical opportunities. So not only it looks like your relationship is in the right spot, but also, you have business opportunities that's there. And it's going to be a favorable outcome, okay? It seems like everything is where it needs to be. It's going to be a favorable outcome and that, you're positioned very, very well. And so when I'm looking at these two cards coupled together, it says unlikely within the next few months. So these two together, that means that this will not happen within the next few months by them coming out side by side, okay? So I don't know what the time period is, but it is not going to happen within the next few months. And I'm thinking more of your business venture. This business venture right here, I'm looking at this not happening too quickly, even though this is going to be a very favorable outcome. This might be something that you need to put some time into and don't think for it to come in the next few months, okay? It may be much longer than that. Okay, so don't, this is telling me what I'm feeling right now is don't push this. Don't make this happen so quickly. Okay, because if these cards came out side by side, this is what it's saying. Unlikely within the next few months. So this is not going to happen in the next few months. Be patient as you go through this, okay? I don't feel like that situation has anything to do with your romantic relationship. I feel like this is all business right here. This is surrounding this opportunity that is going to be a favorable outcome, but you got to take your time and not look for anything to happen so quickly. All right. And it said, look, what the card says, wait. Oh my goodness. I say this all the time. The cards don't lie. Oh my goodness gracious. It cannot be any more clear than that. It says, wait. So take your time as you're going through this business venture. My goodness. And compromise. So apparently you need to, well, here it goes again. I was about to say you need to build your team, but it says ask for help from others. So this is, it's saying everything, everything I'm thinking in my mind is right here. So compromise, ask for help from others. So what it seems like to me, you're in a process of building this opportunity, this business, okay? And you're in the beginning stages of it. So, but you're looking to make everything happen very quickly, where you need to take your time. So you need to take your time in compromising. You need to take your time and just wait, for the right opportunity to come off. You need to take your time so you can ask for the right help and know who to ask for the for the help from. And don't look for this to happen within the next few months. Take your time in doing this because it's going to be a favorable outcome. So, I mean, this is beautiful. Your business opportunity is popping off. Your relationship looks good. I mean, this is a good reading, okay? But if you want to take it a little further, I have private readings and information pertaining to that can be found below. Until next time, my loves. Bye-bye.